The Robson Valley Shared Ministry is holding a vision quest at the Dunster Community Hall.
That happens on Saturday, September 18th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and everyone is welcome.
Speaking of a hallucinatory vision quest, correspondent Zachary Schneider was in Iceland this week, where he bathed with the anemic, white-skinned folk of that developing nation.
This is Zachary Schneider, your foreign correspondent in Iceland. Now that the volcanic ash has cleared from the eruptions in April and May, I was able to fly here to Iceland. The disruptions in air travel to and from Europe were of the highest level since the Second World War. You might think Iceland is all ice and Greenland is all green, but really it's the opposite. Iceland is quite green. Iceland is a northern European island country between Greenland and Europe. Iceland is covered by ice, glaciers, and geysers, and is known as the land of fire and ice. Why is it the land of fire and ice? Because it has more than 20 active volcanoes and about 10% of the glaciers. Some of Europe's biggest cover its land. There are also lots of waterfalls, hot springs, mud pools, and geothermal vents. That's where the heat comes out from the inside of the earth to the surface. The energy from the volcanoes is used by geothermal power plants for heating about 85% of all households. If you ever go to Iceland, bring your swimsuit, because a favorite activity here is year-round swimming in the many geothermally heated pools and lagoons. Whale watching is very popular here too. There's some farmland in Iceland where you will see many sheep. The horses in Iceland are known as Iceland ponies. They are sometimes big but very strong. They are so strong they can stay out in the fields in the winter. The most common foods to eat here are lamb, seafood, and dairy foods. You can find reindeer meat here, but it's quite expensive. Another specialty food here that I haven't quite gotten used to is harkle, which is rotten shark meat, and the smell is very potent. Maybe I'll fly over to Greenland next week, since it's nearby. This is Zachary Schneider signing off.
Good work, Zachary.
Don't let them steal your jeans.
Women of Valemount, can you hear me?
We're talking to you, sisters, and we want you to join us at the Women's Voice Conference coming up on
September 25th. Here's me with more on that. I think it's important to have a day for women because since the economic downturn, women have really been bolstering their families. And this is a day without cooking or cleaning or childcare. It's just a day to come out and enjoy yourself and do something for yourself.
It's a day to refuel. You know, we don't often get a chance to do that. So it's a way of celebrating who we are and coming together with other women and honoring all that we know and we can learn from each other.
Okay. So why are the men not invited? Why is it just for women?
Men are used to getting what they want and...
Damn straight.
I don't think men have as much of a problem asking for things for themselves. And for women, we're givers. And, you know, we're used to giving away the best piece of chicken at the dinner table. And so this is a way of just giving to ourselves.
What is the cost of this conference?
It's a free conference.
Absolutely free.
Columbia Basin Trust funded it. And we wanted to provide it free so that there's no economic barrier, that whether you can afford it or you can't afford it, you're able to come. Women come from many different circumstances in life, and yet we're all equal. And so this just removes that barrier so we can all come. When women go shopping for school clothes for their children, do they ever buy something for themselves? Not very often. So this gives them that.
So what is the message you're trying to send out with the Women's Conference? What's the underlying message of the Women's Conference?
Well, it's called A Woman's Voice, and I think the message is to use your voice, express yourself, and realize that we're all unique and have something to contribute. Just don't be afraid to be yourself.
Well, I think a woman's voice comes from within, generally, and it usually comes from her heart center. And I think we as women have been in our heart center for a very long time. We have that compassion. We know how to nurture. We know how to take care of each other. But what we may have forgotten is that we need to take care of ourselves first. Because we are important. We are powerful. When we realize everything we have within us to give. I'm not getting that.
Could you just get that, one of you ladies?
It's a day where women can go out and have fun, speak out loud, not to be intimidated by anybody else, share their story.
I hear you loud and clear.
Dearest Valemount, we're going to be taking a 2-week break.
It's not because we don't love you.
We're just really tired of your BS.
For instance, you rarely comment on our website.
Can't comment on our website.
Yes, now you can. Right on the Valemount Live page. And Tracey already left a nice comment.
Speaking of comments,
We also received a card from a fan.
Andrew and everyone at Valemount Live, congratulations on the celebration of your first anniversary. I know the production involves a lot of hard work, so I hope you took a moment to relax and enjoy your accomplishment. Shirley Bond, MLA, Prince George, Valemount.
That's a lovely card. Just look at it.
Excellent that Shirley Bond is watching.
Yes, no pressure at all.
Should we rant about provincial issues?
Yeah, we dealt with the HST last week.
Right.
Suck it up, taxpayers! Money is for poor people.
Thank you, Shirley. And, no card from McLeod?
Nothing.
Jeez.
Remember, the Saddle and Wagon Club's poker run starts on Sunday at 9 a.m. this weekend at 1485 Cranberry Lake Road.
And the Terry Fox Run is on Saturday at 7:30 a.m. at the Terry Fox Pullout on Highway 5.
So long, Valemount.
We'll be back in 2 weeks or so.
And we'll be expecting a lot more from you.
Good night.
Good night.
Can you guys just carry on while we get the credits up?
So, yeah,
It was a good show.
very good show.
I especially liked Jose's abs.
Yeah, no doubt, hey? Gives me something to strive towards. Pinch a little more than an inch here. So, what are you going to do with your 2 weeks off? Maybe work on our random Travis segment.
Yeah, good plan.
I know.
Got a
How
few
long's
of
it
them.
been?
We need to catch up.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
You looking forward to the conference? Oh, sorry.
Bye.
Good night, Valemount.
Oh, how you judge me. Oh, how you doubt me too. I can feel it in the way your body moves, in the way your body moves. Oh, how you scorn me. Oh, how you curse my name. It's been 3 long years, but I feel it all the same. Yeah, I feel it all the same. Have you been trying to hide your emotions in that little tin can I gave you for your treasures? It's too hard and it's too empty to fill with your kind of pain. Oh, oh, when can I show you the things I wanted to show you for?